The intricate logistics of the bread industry, a comprehensive overview. The bread industry, a staple in the global food market, is a fascinating example of logistics and supply chain management in action. This sector, crucial for its role in feeding millions daily, exemplifies the complexities and challenges inherent in delivering a perishable product to consumers efficiently and consistently. At the core of the bread industry's logistics is the need to balance perishability with demand. Bread, being a highly perishable product, requires a supply chain that is both swift and responsive. The journey begins at the agricultural level, where wheat and other grains are cultivated. The agricultural process is subject to various factors such as climate conditions, soil health, and farming practices, all of which significantly impact the quality and quantity of the yield. This initial stage already introduces a level of unpredictability into the supply chain, necessitating flexible planning and forecasting. Following harvest, the grains undergo processing and milling, transforming them into flour, the primary ingredient for bread. This stage involves transportation logistics, as grains often need to be shipped from farms to processing plants and then to bakeries. The transportation system must be efficient to minimize the time between harvesting and processing, thus preserving the quality of the grains. The milling process itself is a complex operation. Mills must balance the need for high-quality flour with the demands of production capacity and cost efficiency. The resulting flour is then distributed to bakeries, both large-scale industrial bakeries and smaller, artisanal ones. Here, the flour is combined with other ingredients such as water, yeast, and salt, and transformed into various types of bread. Industrial bakeries, in particular, are models of logistical efficiency. They operate on a large scale, producing thousands of bread loaves and other bakery products daily. These bakeries must carefully manage their inventory, ensuring they have sufficient but not excessive supplies of flour, yeast, and other ingredients. The production process is typically highly automated, with sophisticated machinery handling mixing, kneading, proofing, baking, and packaging. This automation enables bakeries to maintain consistent product quality and meet large volume orders. Once the bread is baked and packaged, it enters the distribution phase. This stage is crucial as the shelf life of bread is limited. The distribution network for bread typically involves a combination of warehouses and transportation systems, including trucks and sometimes even airplanes, to quickly move the product from bakeries to retail outlets. Efficient routing and scheduling are essential to ensure that bread reaches stores while it is still fresh. In many cases, bread is delivered to stores daily, underscoring the need for a highly responsive and reliable distribution system. Retailers, ranging from large supermarkets to small local shops, are the final link in the bread supply chain. They must balance stocking enough bread to meet customer demand without overstocking and risking wastage due to the product's short shelf life. In recent years, advances in inventory management software have helped retailers more accurately forecast demand and optimize their stock levels. Another crucial aspect of the bread industry's logistics is managing returns and unsold products. Given the perishable nature of bread, there is inevitably some level of waste. Bakeries and retailers often have agreements in place for handling unsold bread, which may include returning it to the bakery, donating it to food banks or charities, or recycling it as animal feed or for other purposes. Environmental sustainability is becoming an increasingly important consideration in the logistics of the bread industry. The entire supply chain, from farming to retail, has an environmental footprint, including water usage, energy consumption, and greenhouse gas emissions. Many in the industry are exploring ways to reduce this footprint, such as using more sustainable farming practices, improving energy efficiency in production and transportation, and reducing packaging waste. In conclusion, the logistics of the bread industry are a complex and finely tuned system, involving numerous stages from farm to table. Each stage requires careful management and coordination to ensure that this staple food product is delivered to consumers in a fresh, efficient, and sustainable manner. As consumer preferences and technological capabilities evolve, so too will the logistics of this vital industry, continuing to serve as a dynamic example of supply chain management in action.